Hello, legends. It's your boy. Yes, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me, Mr. Link. What you saying, YouTube? I'm remarkably upbeat when you consider Liverpool just drew against the the Tories, the Tories that are Chelsea Football Club, which it was a quite good game, and I don't think Liverpool were awful. Sounds like that. La di da. That whole like sad. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Did that type or did it not? Yeah, it did. It's just, why is that not letting me claim that? Why can't I have it? Okay, the Streamlabs bot is not feeling itself today. It's just a bit slow. Everything's just a bit slow, right? Everything's working, but just on like its own friggin' like time scale. We got Ant-Man. Woo! What up? That's all Ant-Man will be to us. I'm just gonna refresh my transfer list because I'm a little bit shy on coins, if I'm honest. Might have to quick sell Aspas. I can't shift him. Someone buy Aspas. He can take brilliant corners, I promise you. His corners are stuff of legend. Say some. Anyway, so we have got a pack. We'll open that later on. When we open all the rewards at the end. I've got squad battle rewards because we played. We've got Study in the chat. What you saying, Jack? Hi, man. I imagine you're pretty happy because Ipswich Town are top of the league. But yeah, for anyone who's upset about how Liverpool have been playing, Ipswich top of the league, so it's all good. We've got Martin in the chat as well. He'll be even better than Ipswich fans, I reckon, because he's a Newcastle fan. And how many did they win by? 5-1, was it? Tonali looks silly. Why weren't Liverpool in for Tonali? What a player he is. It's all good. Was it a good Sunday, Ladapo who? Well, Liverpool didn't win. So it's not the best Sunday, but a draw against Chelsea away is alright. Ladapo who, yeah. Jack does keep reminding me that George Hurst is hot on the heels of Freddie Ladapo in terms of quality. And I might have to admit I'm wrong. Now, what sort of chemistry style do we put on Javi? Part of me's feeling Hawk, if I'm honest. All these other stats are good. I think boosting his shooting pace a bit, stick +5 on the pace, +5 on his strength and stuff. Gonna make him unplayable, won't it? Yeah, that's the way to go with Javi. Martin says Tonali looks like a monster. He's not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie either. I'm very jealous, to be honest. Especially after seeing Liverpool be like, oh yeah, just chuck Cody Gakpo in there. He can do a job. Really? I didn't get it. I was well confused. And I thought Harvey Elliott was coming on to play right wing. Doak was in the left wing. But they put Soboslai left wing. Elliott in the middle, which was so weird. Such a weird decision from Klopp, in my opinion. That is what it is. So we'll switch to a 4-2-4. I didn't go through the team before we started playing. Like we often do. Let me sit back a little bit. It looks like zoomed in. Andrew Robertson. But yeah, weird day. Oh, Barnes off the bench as well. Yeah, Barnes played really well. Shout out to anyone that has Barnes in their FPL team. Don't even talk to me about FPL though. Jeez. We're doing like the Links Legends FPL League, and I'm like bottom of my own FPL league. How embarrassing is that? Martin's second. Nice. And do you know what? I think the person who's top was Harry. They triple captained Haaland. So they went very early with the triple captain because you can obviously save it for a game week when there's 2 games. And I think that's the undisputed sort of smart thing to do. But I get what he's done. He's gone for something different. He's like, right, I'm going to go get in front. Xabi Alonso is impeccable there. That's foul. But yeah, like the FPL thing's not going well. And people can still join. You might lose your first week's game points, but if you haven't joined yet, you can put !FPL in the chat to get the link. Or you can just have a look at my Twitter if you're not watching this live. If you're not watching this live, you should have been. Samuel Eto'o does real well. Van Dijk, Canate, Muriel. Martin's already did a transfer of someone out. Mings for Ake. Well, I had Grealish. So I've gone for Grealish for Foden. Because it just seems like Foden's going to play more. I prefer Grealish as a player, but I just think Foden's going to play more, so I've switched them. But I think they do basically fulfill the same role. The fact you had enough money to switch Mings for Ake is decent. Surely Ake is a lot more expensive than Tyrone Mings. Surely. I don't like you there. We have reinstated Firmino in the team as well, by the way. Like the addition of Alonso means like Alonso and Gerrard is like the best midfield ever. You only need 2. I'm not even joking. $500,000 more. Yeah, Mings did get injured. I was watching that game live actually. You got stretchered off, didn't you? A little nasty one, to be fair. Do you know what though? The worst thing was that Salah goal getting disallowed. Because I would have got the assist from Trent. And then obviously the goal from Salah. This is a red. I'm going to get booked for gesturing for a yellow card here. But you know. I think the whole getting booked for gesturing for a yellow card, like, weird. You know? Because I feel like you shouldn't be able to like harass the referee, but you should be able to just say to the referee like, why did you make X decision? I'm also surprised that was only a yellow, you know. Martin has captain Haaland. Is he captain? I guess he was. Who would have Haaland and not have him captain? You'd have to be shoot. Oh wait, I did. Honestly, I really fancied. Salah's got that record where he always scores on the first day of the season, and I just fancied it. I really did. I fancied Salah to score. Obviously, the offside one as well is like so marginal, which I still think we need to look at. By the way, these offside decisions are a bit dumb. Like you can be like millimeters away, and all of a sudden, offside. Firmino's gone. You got Isaac and Haaland. Isaac's got a couple of points, isn't he? Poor from me there. Torres. Firmino. That would have been beautiful. I went for Darwin. Tell you what, he had a shot that just nearly creeped in as well, Darwin. Right near the death. Okay, don't try win the ball, Virgil. Just leave it. Nay, bother, Pet. Have some Dr. Pepper and chill out. That's a foul, surely. I don't know if I like my team now. I've changed it. Like, Caicedo, I think it's. I literally feel like I don't want to talk about the prick, but like the way I see it is, he's a good player. I would have been happy if Liverpool got him because he does make Liverpool better, and it's not my money. But I don't feel like Caicedo is like. I don't personally feel like Caicedo is better than, I don't know, Lavia by like loads and loads and loads, especially like when you look at the prices they're both looking like. Chelsea obviously apparently bidding a little bit more than Liverpool now. But the thing is, though, is if he doesn't want to play for Liverpool, honestly, there's a lot of Liverpool fans disagree with me here. But if he doesn't want to play for Liverpool, just let him go. Like, who cares? I don't think you need Lavia. You've got with Bruno, Tonali, Joelinton. I don't think Lavia is better than any of them. Like, if you told me I could have any of them or Lavia, I'd have any of them through over Lavia. Especially Bruno or Tonali. Like, Darwin scores. Bruno. Well, you think Bruno's not as good as Lavia? Or you think Bruno's the only one that's better? Surely. That's a straight red. That one has to be. It's not. That's a yellow. What a joke. Oh, no, it is. I'll take it all back. Xabi Alonso. Oh. Weren't bad. Weren't bad. They've quit because they're losing. Oh, is it drawing? Are we 2-2? We're 2-2. They had someone sent off and they've quit, so it's a draw. What a joke. I'm furious. Absolutely furious about that. That's a joke. That is honestly a joke. Can't believe it. I really, really, really don't believe it. That's such a joke. Yeah, Bruno's the best one of those. So that game didn't count anyway. Joke. Yeah, for me, Bruno's the best of the Newcastle midfield, but I think Tonali's got something about him as well. I think at Liverpool, I'd maybe rather have Tonali. I don't know though. I think Liverpool need that bit of physicality, so maybe Bruno or Joelinton even. I think I'd happily have any of them three. I really would. Like, in my opinion, any of them get in Liverpool's team. Joelinton's the furthest away. Oh, he's offside. Be interesting to see what Newcastle do the rest of the window. Do you think they're going to sign anyone else? Or are they done, do you think? This guy's got Al Rasuaran, Saudi Arabia blood money card. It's a good ball that though. Great turn. Wants one more right foot centre back. You can have Joe Gomez if you want. For like 40 million. it's a joke as well because Newcastle were linked with Joe Gomez a while ago and they looked at paying him big money. Probably couldn't bloody give him away the way he's played the last 6 months. I like Joe Gomez though. He seems to really understand what Liverpool as a club is. Like, you wouldn't see him going to Chelsea because he get more money. Gomez, yeah, I think Anderson from Palace is probably more realistic. I don't think Gomez would leave Liverpool to be a backup. I think if he did leave Liverpool, it would be because someone's guaranteeing in games. But the thing with Gomez at Liverpool as well is he's like, at the moment, he's like second choice right back, third choice centre back, so he will get a lot of games still. I think at least. Virgil, you've got to put your authority down. Harry killed past you. There's no way you're getting back to deal with him. All the way to the back post to Darwin! Didn't come off. I had to stop that ball going back out to the left corner. Good little turn there from Alawaran. Robertson's lost it. But Alonso doesn't feel that good. For a 97 card, he didn't feel that good, I'll be honest. Why is Torres on the edge of the box? Van Dijk can't make the tackle anyway, so you might as well get back, mate. If I need to chop him, you can't do it. I will read your message in a second, Martin, mate. Just defending. It's not the time. You've got all decent young guys coming through, so maybe you don't need them then. Maybe you don't need another one. Hi, Sarah. Not really going to plan this, is it? Camavinga's someone I would like at Liverpool. Like, able to play left back as well as centre mid would be really good. I think the problem with Liverpool is they're trying to do this inverted fullback system, but Robertson is not a centre back. It doesn't really work. I'd much rather we bought like a proper designated centre back, and I'm right back, sorry, and then just play Trent in the midfield in a 4-2-3-1 type system. Unfortunately, but he will track back. He's tracked back but not done a lot. Oh, is he? Oh, Virgil, great challenge again. I just feel like Torres' physicals aren't enough at this point in the game. Not compared to the other players. His finishing's good though. Oh, it's not. It's not. He should score, Fernando there. Milner goes real deep for Darwin. Come off the top of his head, isn't it? Step up, everyone. Well blocked from Verge. He'll come across. That's a hell of a ball from Steven. I feel like Torres and Firmino would be such a good front two in real life. But in this game, it's just not working. Maybe I have to get rid of Joe Cole. And bring in Salah playing that right. I think I could afford Salah's team of the season. It's just not like clicking, you know? My mic will cover up clicks probably, but I'm clicking. How clever is technology to get rid of like bangs? Interests me that you can do that sort of thing in the world. Decent from all around from the kicker. I just feel like we need to create a proper chance. Like, I was nervous. Gerrard plays it there, Darwin. When you're pinging balls over the top for James Milner to chase, something's wrong, isn't it? There's a player to watch. Is that Choky Titans Ronaldo? Oh, that's a goal kick, mate. Go. Oh, Milner's took another touch. Alonso plays Darwin. That's what I need. Is explosive pace from that man. Oh, Q got there, but just defender gets in the way. Buffon's trying to bring it out and forward. Alonso should probably get to that. Robertson brings it down with James. Very close to him. Spray from Steven. Alonso plays Darwin in. Keep it on. He couldn't. And I do not know why. But he just couldn't keep that in the field of play. Maybe I should have made changes as well if they're making changes. You've got to change your whole front foot. Oh, I haven't got my subs organised at all. Oh dear. There's Mane up top. Cole there. Shaqiri there. And I'm going to bring Trent in that right back role. Let's go again. Nearly got round him there. Champ with a little attempt at a turn was very good. Canate will get across the Muriel. I just can't let it turn into a race. They'll win. That's odd. Odd. Not ideal that at all. It's still close being 1-0. They're going to take a short on Georgie Best here. 100%. I'll give him the ball. Mane? And he's tried. Kiri trying to open himself up for something, but it just wasn't really all there. Trent's brilliant, but he's poor. Putting what a disaster. The way he won the ball was so good, but then he's like played it back to the keeper and lost it. That's not the one. That is not the one. I'm actually going to change my formation. Where's a normal 4-3-3? Topstar's not going to play. He's going to get sold, but not because I don't. Actually, no, I shouldn't have done it. I should have got rid of Cavalier. Nunes there. Alonso will be the one sitting. And then we'll have McAllister. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. And we'll put Salah up there. Of course, Ali will have a contract extension. He deserves it. And then we need to try and get a Salah for 320 grand. That's going to be tight. This might not come off. I thought I got a lot more 350. Oh no, there's one for 320. We're alright. We're alright. Yeah, someone cheaper than that. 298 right wing over the Hawks. What you want anyway? So we're gonna get Salah. Paul says hi. Welcome to the stream, Paul. How are you, man? We're gonna chuck Salah in that wing. This hasn't been good the opening couple of games for me, though. I'll be honest with you all. I don't want to try and hype it up or anything, but it's just been a little bit lackluster. Right, let's switch to that. Xabi Alonso in that role. Probably not the best chem style for him now, but we've done it, so let's just live with it. And Torres definitely needs to be on the bench. Maybe over Sterling. I'm not going to bring Sterling on over these boys, am I? We'll go with that. Come on, let's hope we can win some games then. Good start from them. They're playing football. Oh, Pele's so good in this game. Don't know which one it is. But most of his sort of upper cards are ridiculous. Even his lower cards are still usable at this point in the game. It shows. Darwin's yards off. No, there's not Paul yet, mate. I haven't heard anything yet. Yeah, all I've heard is that the product team was going to look into it. I haven't heard anything back since then. Got something here. Well done. Well done. Gill's got it now. That's better from Robertson. He can play Darwin, who's going to struggle. Corner. I like that. Outside the foot was all I had. Should be winning that with one of those. All the way across. The trademark Salah finish was attempted. What I think of Liverpool's performance today, it was a bit lacklustre. A lot of people saying Chelsea were massively the better team, but I personally don't particularly buy that, really. I think it was a good example of VAR changing the momentum of the game. Because, like, you know, Salah's goal gets flagged offside, and it was offside. But the momentum just completely shifted from then. And that's one of the problems I think with VAR that's still not really settled. Is like the boost it gives the other team. Players gone through as well. But yeah, I just think Liverpool lacked a little bit of something. That something's probably a defensive midfielder, if I'm honest. I think it's okay. We've been smashed here. I think it's difficult because Liverpool, you know, the defensive midfield position is something everyone knows it. Anyone that knows anything about football know Liverpool need a defensive midfielder. It's just we're struggling to get one. For one reason or another, they're just all falling back. Started really well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like the first, until that Salah goal which got disallowed, we would have been 2-0 up at that point as well, you know? Would it have been 2-0 or 2-1? I think it would have been 2-0. It just completely shifted the momentum of the game. And absolutely destroyed the game. Which is a problem with VAR that we talk about a lot. Like the momentum shifts it causes are horrific. Absolutely, like. I don't know if you could ever have VAR without that happening. I don't know what the answer is. For like reducing it or stopping it. I'm not sure. But I thought Liverpool played okay. Like, if you told me they were going to draw before the game, I wouldn't have been like devastated. Really, away at Stamford Bridge, first game of the season. I don't know why Klopp. I get that he was taking Salah off, but I was so surprised that Elliott came on and played in midfield, and then Szoboszlai up front. It's like you're bringing energy on up front, seemingly because you want fresh players with pace in the front line, but then you're putting the midfielder who's played since the start into the front line. I didn't get that personally. It's well documented on the channel that I don't like Klopp's substitutions though. His in-game decisions are very different than the ones that I would make. But you know, sometimes you don't align with someone else's views on stuff. I used to like Rafa's substitutions. I thought a lot of them were very clever. But then some people go mental about how he brings off one right back and brings on another one because he wants legs in the right back position. People used to hate it when he did that, but the amount of times it like the Champions League final when it really paid off. Yeah, Henderson, Fabinho, you know, losing your two defensive midfielders, you know, your two main people that have played as the six, huge loss. But then as well, you've got to think Thiago's injured still, Bajcetic injured still, so those two are going to come back into the fold. But it was just a bit flat, really. It was a bit of a sad sort of state of things. I also felt a bit bad for Nunes because he come on and then Klopp kind of took all the sort of creative edge out of the midfield and the front line. Like he sort of, I don't know. I just think if you give Salah and Nunes a few minutes together more, just to see what they could do, you know. Oh, I'd like to say I don't hate it though. I don't hate 1-1 at Stamford Bridge away. You know, Chelsea's a hard place to go. It always has been. They've spent a lot of money, new manager, they'll be flying. They've got players trying to prove themselves. Like Salah should score. He should at least make the keeper work, but he doesn't. Yeah, I think Nunes is going to be a lot better this year. I was a bit frustrated not to see him start. I think the lack of midfield, those forced Klopp's hand. I think the minute he decided our best option for the midfield was Gakpo, I feel like Klopp had to make a choice out of Nunes and Jota to play up in the front three. I feel like Diaz was always going to play after his recent form in pre-season and stuff. And Salah's just more or less undroppable. So yeah, it was always going to be Jota or Nunes, but I think what a goal that was. But yeah, I just think when you're choosing out of them, because Gakpo was in the midfield, I think he's gone for Jota because he's a bit more defensively aware, which is, you know, I get it, but it's still frustrating. There we go, goal and scores. For me, it's always a bit frustrating when, you know, things like that happen. But then again, like, you know, the Ipswich game yesterday, talk about my lack of knowledge about substitutions. Hurst coming off, I think Ladapo's coming on. I'm buzzing. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Then I realised Caden Jackson's coming on instead of Ladapo, and I was like, oh no. And then Caden Jackson went and scored. So unbelievable, really. But yeah, to be fair, if you told me at the start of the weekend Liverpool were going to draw and Ipswich were going to win, I wouldn't have been too upset, really. I wouldn't have been devastated. Like, I don't like losing to Chelsea. Like, I think it's quite funny with the Caicedo drama that it was a draw as well. It's just like, well, you know. Equal on the pitch. Also, I'm surprised how little added time there was in the second half. I know the first half had the VAR checks, but in the second half, like, he's booked Trent for time wasting and stuff, but there's less. That's straight red, that tackle. It's disgusting. It'll only be a yellow though, I think, but it's disgusting. Nowhere near the ball. I was fuming about that. Gill has tried to go around Koulibaly. I'm thinking about getting him booked there, I'm not going to lie to you. I was there too. I feel like he's got another card in him, but it mustn't stop me from actually playing football. Cruz would have been a decent buy. I think he's just at an age where he's hard to make financial sense, isn't he? I don't know what he would be available for. But I also don't. He's still at Madrid, isn't he? I think. I know there's mumblings about him being sold. I feel like Liverpool were holding on for Tchouaméni. They were waiting for the Mbappe stuff to 100% be done. Because if Madrid needed money, I think they wanted Tchouaméni and maybe Valverde, and maybe even Camavinga. I honestly think that's what Liverpool were thinking. Was wait until you know that's not happening 100%, and then go from there. think is Cruz would be a good player though, and I think to be fair, Liverpool could do with experience in midfield, which is why it's such a weird. The one for me, right, is James Milner. Which is ridiculous. I never thought, if you told me this time last year that Fabinho, Milner, and Henderson would leave, and the one I'd be most frustrated about is Milner, I wouldn't have believed you. But I'll tell you why. Milner classes as homegrown as well, right? So straight away, he doesn't take up a squad spot, really. He's like a positive person to put in your squad because, you know, he's homegrown. We didn't get no money for him, for James Milner. You know, we didn't get no money for him. He went on a free. Henderson for 12 million, I think is good business from the club. Fabinho for 40 million, I think is really good business. But James Milner on a free just irks me a bit. But I think, like, in that game today, his experience, to throw him into the midfield instead of the young lads, I think would have really been, like, useful. And I know he's an old player. And people say, oh, well, he's not what he was and all that sort of stuff. But he's not. But he still offers a lot. And he still, last season, you got to remember, finished top of the pre-season lactate fitness test. Out of everyone in the squad, like Milner was the fittest. So to sort of use his age as a reason for not extending his contract, I think is silly, to be honest. Like, I just think age, like some people just age. Not everyone ages the same, right? And Milner, not being funny, like has looked after himself. Like he doesn't drink. I honestly do agree with you. I think Saudi teams getting added to the Champions League is really likely. I did hear a rumour of a pre-season tournament in Saudi. I don't know how true it is. I heard a rumour of them wanting to do like an 8-team pre-season tournament with like the league winners of like every country sort of thing and Saudi. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's just so much money out there. It hurts football definitely because we're all trying to abide by FFP, and then Saudi's out there paying 12 million for like a 35-year-old Hendo. Do you know what I mean? How can FFP exist while people are messing around doing stuff like that? That's poor, really poor. The thing is, I'm in a position where I can't afford to concede. I'm gonna make some changes. I feel like this team's worked their backline better than what we had last time. But yeah, it is a strange thing with Saudi, isn't it? Like, just the money. But also the fact their transfer window's open longer is scary. It looks like Neymar's going there as well, doesn't it? It looks like Neymar to Al Hilal is close. Which is, you know, they're going to have some team, isn't they, Al Hilal? I'd never heard of Al Hilal 6 months ago. See, that's not true because I have because of FIFA. Which, you know, the Saudi Arabian government pay for them to be on, so their whole fucking PR campaign obviously worked. By paying money to get their league in FIFA. To be fair, FIFA's laughing off that deal now because FIFA would want the Saudi league now they've got Ronaldo on that. But they get paid to have the Saudi league. I don't know if that carries on with the AFC. I don't know at what point that deal changes, but I know initially the Saudi league paid some good money to be here. Which is ridiculous, really, you know? Oh, Reina. No, that's shoulders. I don't like that decision. Rainick, I'm smashing across, couldn't get there. Who cares? It's just sort of a boring game, this one. Someone go and like, oh no. Tried to step up very ferociously. That's poor. Owen Smith, did I manage to grab any of the flavours they released 2 weeks ago? I actually didn't, you know. I've had Blackout before. And I had Unreleased before. So Royal Blood was the only one of the drop I hadn't tried. But I'm not the biggest fan of Orange anyway, so I didn't, to be honest with you, I didn't try. I didn't even try and cop. I need to start drinking those drinks instead of Monster again. Like, I will admit that. Like, but I've just got a lot of sneak. That's the problem. It's like when I was reviewing those energy drinks. Obviously, I did orders from Sneak. I got Razor Wire Energy. Like, none of them were sponsored as well, by the way. Like, all of them energy drink powder videos, they were all. I had to buy the product to review it. And yeah, like basically because that's not a foul. Because I reviewed so many energy drinks, I reached a point where I'd got about 15 tubs from an assortment of brands. But I reached a point where I had 15 tubs with energy drink powder in that was in date. So that's why I had to kind of like go, yeah, let's just calm down a bit. Drink through some of this. Salah's gone inside the fullback, not found though. Error code 404. Will that pass? I don't feel like this team's balanced right, you know. I don't know if it's just me playing shit. No! Get up. You have to really like orange to try it. Yeah, because it's blood orange as well, which is like a tangy, strong orange flavour, I always think. Oh god, Carvalho. Shalia. I wanted to try the, you know, like the Japan-inspired drop, whatever that was. I'm tempted a little bit by that one. But yeah, I do feel like I probably will start trying some of them products again. I do quite fancy the ice poles, but I don't know if they're worth the money. Like, if they were a full caffeine serving a sneak per ice pole, I probably would have got them. But they're not. They're like a quarter of a sneak, aren't they? Although I do think, like, sticking them sneak ice pops in a sneak would be so good, because I love it with ice. And I like ice pops, that's why there's an ice pop grind bottle sat on my desk. Oh, I meant to play that down the side. Just couldn't get the pass off. I felt it was a really harsh penalty actually as well that we conceded. Milner wins. No, he doesn't win a goal kick. Wow. I thought that was a goal kick. He can't get out. There we go. Still a great ball to Darwin. He'll get through. Can't believe the keeper's won that. Still just wins the ball. Don't hate him because he won the ball. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a great bit of control from Carlos. If I was them, I would have tried to smash that clear. Van Dijk, it's last ditch. Can't really get Darwin in the game. Can't get out. We're getting swamped. Darwin looks for kill. Has to go direct. Salah's the only option in there. Apart from stall and try maybe win a corner, I guess. Salah was the only realistic prospect. I thought he's off. But respect. Back to them. We've lost 4 out of 4. This is not going well, is it? Offside, fuck's sake. He didn't need to be as well. There's so much space out there. He just doesn't need to be offside at all. There's no need. And Lorente keeps destroying me. Everyone he plays for. Come back from offside position, is he? Fair play. Juggling here. Salah looked for Gerrard, couldn't find him. Oh. We're just not like having any kind of like momentum. Oh. It's not going well, is it really? Salah's gone. First past Fernandez. Oh, we have also added extra emojis for the channel members as well. So yeah, anyone who's a member of the channel, check out your emoji slot because it's fun, man. Milner Whip Farm, Darwin. I feel like he's clawed that from behind the line. Oh, for fuck's sake. We got done again. Enzo couldn't get past. Van Dijk wins that. Oh, we lost the bloody ball. That's painful. Tell you what, if he gets that pass right, he scores. It was a little tiny bit overhit, but it was real close to the right mark, in my opinion. Need someone just to get hold of the ball and keep it a bit. There we go. James showing his experience out there. Till he took the throw, that was awesome. By the way. Oh, what a bad effort from Mo Salah. He's got to decide whether he goes or stays. He went, he conceded. GG. Again. Like, we're losing everything, yeah? Although last week we went on like a 9-win streak at the end, so anything's possible. Anything can happen. Does it seem like anything can happen? Why'd they quit? I don't really get that. The whole thing, like the search, quit, waste people's contracts. Really winds me up, that, to be honest. Get Van Dijk ready. We can win this. Just need just a little run of form, really. Just one little sprint of form will do me. Benzema fought a hell of a team, really. Back three gives me hope we can get in. I'm going to go 4 up front straight away. Again, Kuhl's got so much space. You don't have to be offside, mate. You can just be on. Van Dijk gets pulled out there. Gerrard wins it back about 12 times. Go. McAllister go. Much more like it. Fouled me as well. Dirty. Wins that back. All is good in the world again. Kuhl goes wide. He's past Marquinhos. He's dragged out of position. Salah on his right peg! Oh no, Mo. No, Mo. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, is this my ultra attacking formation? No, we don't want it to be that. I want it to be that. DDG up top with Nunes. That's what I want to see. They brought Roberto Carlos on for Marquinhos. So have they switched to a back three? They switched out of the back three system now, or? No, that's in surely. Can't believe that hasn't come off in the end. Milner's got to mark this effective. Goes Robertson, but he hasn't. He's gone ball watching. They've missed, so it's alright. Oh, didn't he? Have we? Okay, maybe like at half time. If it's still going well, we'll switch those around. Gerrard, you should be bursting in the box there, mate. Check is quicker than everyone that ever lived. That's the problem. Oh, Milner. What a challenge to make that difficult for him. Outswing corner to Abraham. This is pretty intense, I'm not going to lie. Let's bring everyone back a bit. Swing it into the left back. I'm going to try and drill one into the forwards. Well played, Darwin. So Keane and whoever at the Ipswich game was it yesterday played hell of a ball like that. It was like on the half volley. Like right to the forward's foot. It's brilliant. Oh! Harry Kewell should score. We're going to switch to balanced again. The bank balance. Palace has a go. You can't stop check too many times. Well done. Couldn't turn. Darwin's offside. How is that not off? Really don't know how that's not offside. Salah just bullying Roberto Carlos out there. No. Why are they celebrating so hard? What's happened? Okay, love that. Alonso can like toe poke the ball and put swerve on it. It's ridiculous. It's a foul, I thought. I couldn't stop check there. GG. Looking at greedy, is he? No, he's just in the jug as well. I thought that was going to turn to a greedy. Oh! Nunes tries to thump it past the keeper, but he can't. Not really what you want to see, is it? Modric played well that half for them. Really FC. I think we just need a bit of possession, you know? Go again. Just need that bit of put on the ball, like, spray it about a bit, you know? Salah we need to find in the half space. But to be fair, I feel like you do have to also respect their substitution because they brought themselves back into it completely. with that change. That's a foul. Should be a booking as well. Salah looks like he's pain. Please don't be injured. Got to send him wide. You know that ball's coming to check, don't you? Alonso, the best passer of football, in my opinion, who ever played the game, has just fucked it up with a very simple. Chanaloglu's on him. We're not out of the game at all. Move Stevie into there. I'll Trent in there. I'll bring Torres up top. Actually, no, I'll put Trent on right back if I've got time. I'll have Trent at right back and then bring on Firmino in the middle of the park just for the vibes and the energy and the running power. What I'm going to try attempt to do. Yeah. That was a defensive calamity. Torres uses Salah. Poor touch. Not even a poor touch, a shit touch. I'm going to put it out there. No. The overlap's good, but he's offside. No, he's not. Could be calming that down rather than playing that like viciously into Salah. Probably. Torres! Is he offside? No, what a goal. The finish was immaculate there from Fernando. I'm just going to stick with it. I feel it's working well. You know? Right, Dr. Pepper, so we're back on the water. Get hydrated, kids. It's 2-2. Winning that from kick-off, nice, but to give it away again, dumb. Go. I thought he was offside still, but he was. Gerrard, Firmino. Oh, that would have been so good had that come off, but it didn't, so who cares? I've tried to con him into playing that ball across nice and early. Oh, it's a great goal. What a finish from Petr Cech. Alexis, how's it going? Not good. We're losing everything. And this game just... Yes, Torres scores! But yeah, the FIFA's not going good. My life's alright. How are you? FIFA's just been dead today. Like, it's been very sort of intense, sweaty. We were dominating a game early on, and then it was 2-2. I was clean for on goal. They took me out, got sent off. Then obviously they quit, disconnected. You know they do. Mane's in. I don't know how to play with that camera angle. I quite like it. I don't know what's wrong with it really. Play, not in. Is it because of how zoomed out it is? Score. I like how telly broadcasting I went. I just like how much you can see of the pitch in this angle. I think that's why I always end up sticking with it. These are sides. I like that I can see both sides of the pitch. But as well, I do play on a 40-something inch TV and I'm sitting right in front of it. So like for me, it's probably not as bad if you play on like a smaller TV. I guess you can't, or if you sit much further away from the TV, you can't have it as zoomed in as this, as zoomed out as this. Sorry. Oh, that's cool. No. Just feels way too. Yeah. So like I said, I'm on a 40-inch. Look, you can see how much I turn my head as I play. It's because I'm playing like a 40-inch TV on a desk. But yeah, I feel like it's more of like a. I feel like it's better from like a tactical point of view. But I don't know, like in terms of actual gameplay, I don't think it's better. Do you know what I mean? I feel like tactically, because I can see where everyone is. Nah, poor there. I should carry on. Go all that attack, try to get people forward. Yeah, a lot of it is just, like you say. More to lose that one, really. I want to watch the goals. I really want to watch the goals. Well, I think the Liverpool result, we massively missed the DM. We did. Yeah. Do you know what? I actually like McAllister in the six, but um, I saw a tweet. I don't remember who it was from. I think I liked it, so you can check my Twitter. But it said McAllister in the six is Xabi, but he needs a Mascherano. And I feel like that's a good way of putting it. Like technically, he's brilliant. He can pass the ball and stuff, but he's not got that destructive sort of defensive head that you have to have in that role. Oh, that Sol Campbell's so good. One of the most underutilized players, I think, in this whole game. Ridiculous. Keeper's got to get there. So good going forward. Yeah, he like just I don't know. I honestly think, you know, and I know he's gone, but if you put that Fabinho, if you put Fabinho at CDM and then you push McAllister forward one today, don't play Gakpo, and then you feel like you can play Nunes from the start, I feel we win. Because I feel like that's the reason Nunes didn't play, is because Gakpo had to play in the midfield, which meant Jota's a bit more disciplined, so you don't want to take as much risk defensively, so you go Jota. Like, that's how I saw it. I honestly, 21-22 Fabinho today would have been so, yeah. Stylish has not made them. What a goal. What a dribble. What a dribble. But yeah, I didn't really like the substitutions as well. I got bringing Doak on because you wanted to get him behind, but I didn't get like bringing Soboslai to the left wing. Like you're trying to put pace in behind, and then you've moved the midfielder who's been running for 60 minutes to the left wing. I didn't understand that myself. I didn't watch any of Klopp's post-game stuff. I came straight on the streams and needed to sort of get it done. But yeah, like it was a bit disappointing. Nunes, yeah, I felt Nunes made a good impact. I have this weird conspiracy theory that Nunes plays better when his hair is in a ponytail, not a bun. I don't know if anyone else subscribes to that, but when his hair comes out of the bun and becomes a ponytail, he seems better. I don't know if it's just me believes that, or if that's a thing. But yeah, I think the thing is, Salah, I get what he was trying to do, but I would have took off Soboslai for Doak. I know Doak's mainly played on the right, but I would have took off Soboslai for Doak. Myself, maybe give Salah another 10 minutes or something. But I also felt the change was a bit late. Like the first changes, which did clearly improve us, were just a bit later than they could have been. Doak's too young. I think he's definitely too young to be like put up there with Nunes and a tired Soboslai as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's different if you bring Doak on to play with like Jota and Salah, who have got experience. It's a bit different. Who can kind of guide him through the game. I definitely think he should be loaned out. I agree. I'm not sure who you support, Zach. Do you support Ipswich? I mean, offend you and say yes, he should come to you. If you support Norwich. But yeah, definitely. Argyle, right? Yeah. Well, Green Army. I think he would be a good fit for you. Yeah, I do. That pace as well in the Championship, that would scare people. Like, do you know what I mean? What did you think of the Argyle result? I just saw the result. I haven't even seen any of the highlights at all, so I can't comment on much of it. I was surprised at the result more than anything. But like I said, I didn't see even the highlights of the game to say like what happened or why it happened or anything like that. Just didn't see it. Kills in. Good finish. Milner for Salah. I definitely think you're going to get to the top 6. Nice. I don't know how you feel about it at Argyle, but I know at Ipswich, I feel like the momentum of getting promoted last year feels like it's worth something against like teams that have been stuck in the Championship. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a positive momentum in Ipswich, and I don't know if you guys are feeling that in Argyle as well. I don't have the biggest amount of Argyle people on my social media. I do have one guy who my best mate met, I think at uni. I actually went to the pub with him and stuff before the Ipswich Argyle game. Hey Ethan, how are you, man? The game today was the same as when we versus Chelsea. Yeah, it always is, isn't it? Um, you agree? We both got such high points. Yeah, I feel like you have to have some sort of confidence and like expectation, but also like I just feel like winning breeds winning. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like belief is such a underrated aspect in terms of football and stuff. And I just feel like Ipswich Town's players believe they're gonna do something special this year. I personally, I've said fourth, but after watching them twice, I think it could be better than that. That's a pen. Smash it, great save. To be fair, you can't do no more than that, Darwin. Lacazette's absolutely done me. And James Milner was the last person you want to be trying to chase this down. Allison tips it away. Lovely. Yeah, I just think that Liverpool game today, like, just frustrating, really. Really frustrating. Really think Ipswich will make the playoffs. Yeah, I do. I honestly think Automatic might be a shout as well. Because obviously Stoke and Sunderland are both decent. And it was, I think the thing that was telling for me is like looking at like social media and stuff, like Stoke and Sunderland both thought they were going to smash Ipswich. And they were knowing like Ipswich won both relatively comfortably. I brought that down. It was the wrong choice. I should have played the pass. I don't like using Virgil on his book. Chelsea have to play 3 or 4 at the back. They still only have 2 Champions Leagues. Yeah, they're not even in the Champions League this year, so they won't even get near us this year. They're not even in Europe at all, are they? I don't think. I don't think they even have fucking Conference League. Oh, Liverpool, 100%. Yeah. If Ipswich play Liverpool, I'll support Liverpool 100%. I did a vlog where I went to watch the under-21s of Liverpool play Ipswich, and I was in a red Liverpool shirt, Portman Road. Like, with my season ticket, like, if Ipswich get to the Premiership next year, I'll probably wear purple, because it's like the two mixed together. That's the reason I've left my hair purple as well. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like the red and blue together, but if you look, it's a little bit more red than it is blue. Leaning to the red. More red purple than it is blue purple. But yeah, I definitely. Part of me would just want to fucking wear a Liverpool shirt and just go in with it. Like, I don't know what they would say. Like, I've got a season ticket. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't sit in a really like rowdy, aggressive part of the stadium either at Portman Road. I sit in like a family kind of section near the away fans. Like, they deliberately don't put like the rowdy section near the away fans, obviously. I honestly, man, I'm not gonna be able to help it. I swear down, if Mo Salah scores, the thing is as well is what's not so bad is like where I sit is I would say 70% season ticket holders, and obviously when you have a season ticket, you get talking to the people around you, don't you? And I think they all know that I'm a Liverpool fan. So I feel like I wouldn't get too much hate. Oh dear. No. I don't think I contain myself. You know what I mean? If Darwin Núñez smashes one in the top bin, I'm off. Part of me feels like I couldn't go. Maybe that would be the best thing if I just don't go. Pallister, unlucky he's offside anyway. Wearing masks. Oh, that could do that. Like wear the whole like COVID mask so no one knows my like emotions. I think I'd wear like a different red t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd wear like, okay, we lost this one. I think I'd turn up in like the red NWO shirt. Oh, also Ethan, the new emotes did get promoted. The new emotes did get approved. So any channel members, you got a whole host of emojis to pick between. Got to wear a Núñez shirt. Like this one. I don't know if the number or the name is in the camera shot there. Because I can't look over my shoulder at the same time. I've got a bad back today, honestly. It's all that time sat in a beer garden and stuff yesterday. Like my back is fucking ruined. Get me Darwizzy shirt on. When do Ipswich play our goals, Zach? Do you know? Darwizzy's the GOAT, you know. He is, 100%. Darwizzy's the boy. The life and soul of the party as well. Waiting to purely boy. October. Oh, that's the away game as well. It's the early one. You'll have to send me your like predictions and stuff. If you want, send me like a little video of your predictions for the game to put in the vlog. I rate it, to be fair. I absolutely rate it. To be fair, I don't feel like I've had enough credit for predicting the Ipswich Stoke result yesterday. Good ball, just didn't quite get Darwin through. Oh! You're gonna cry. You get Southampton next weekend. Didn't they lose this weekend? Who they played? Was it Coventry? No, because Coventry played Borough, didn't they? I think the thing with Southampton as well, though, is they might look really different in a week's time. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing you've got to hold out hope to, ain't you? Like, if they lose Ward-Prowse, there's rumours about Walker-Peters as well, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? They lose Ward-Prowse, Walker-Peters, a 4-4 draw with Norwich. Yeah, Matt, look, if Norwich can draw 4-4 with them, you can beat them. Norwich is shit. Norwich are the shittest team in the whole Football League. Quote Bill Shankly, if they were playing at the bottom of my garden, I'd close the curtains. Goal. Oh, that's a pen. Disgusting foul. Oh, come on for that header. And then slide tackle me. Wow. Darwin has bottled that. Tonight he's got to win these. Gerrard. He'll win that. No, Moani's really good, isn't he? I only realised how good Moani is when I used him on Ethan's team on the last stream. That was when I really realised how good he is. They're close, but it's definitely scummy Exeter. I've honestly, like, I might be wrong, but I'm sure I've never ever seen Ipswich lose to Exeter. Like, it might have happened when I wasn't there, but I don't think I've ever seen Ipswich not beat Exeter. like, we beat them like 6-0 last year, didn't we? Is that the game Ipswich got promoted? Was that Exeter? Good, hopefully stays that way. So who are Plymouth's other rivals apart from Exeter? Who else do you guys hate? This is so boring. Like, time wasting nonsense. What a joke. Van Dijk, that's brilliant. Bristol. Oh, okay. So does that mean none of your rivals are in the same league as you now? Because that's like weird, isn't it? Not having a derby. I think it's been so weird, Ipswich not having a derby game for like years. Because Colchester and Norwich has just both been nowhere near. And Colchester, no one really cares. Colchester's shit. Go to 4 up top. Gerrard again. Oh, Bristol City are in the Championship. So, Bristol City and Bristol Rovers, I forgot Bristol City even existed. How has Bristol got 2 clubs? I guess Bristol is quite a big city. Tried to do the composed, clever thing, which did not end up paying off for him. Milner goes in hard as. Oh, it's not really a derby. Yeah, that's. I get it. It's just strange not having that game, isn't it, as a football fan? Like part of me doesn't like. Part of me would love to see Everton relegated. Like I would absolutely love it, but I wouldn't want them to be down there for like more than a year, because I would like miss it. Do you know what I mean? Like I've missed the Merseyside derby. Okay, just don't be silly, because we've got the man advantage. You know what I mean? So just win the game, basically. I need to use that man advantage to my advantage a bit more by moving the ball around. Stephen. I was maybe one touch away from the perfect opportunity to hit that. Fair play. Silva comes from deep. That's a good effort. They come again though. Someone put your foot on the ball and just use it, you know? Use it! Oh, what a decision it was. Big derby, you can see Everton going down this year, can you? I do as well. That was what I put in. I did like a pre-match predictions video. I have got Everton to go down on it. I do think it's sensible to think they might. Salah's in. Oh, just had to come across. Alonso, I tried to stop him going that way. Robertson gets a touch on. I'm just going to smash that. Back post. Oh, someone. I needed someone to make a Luis Diaz-esque slide into that back stick there, didn't I? Oh, you can't select your normal game plan? Okay. Kiri on at left back. Trent on at right back. Alonso in the centre back. And then his centre mid, which would be Firmino. If their ambition is to sign Jack Harrison as early relegated, I feel it. I heard they might lose out on him as well. Torres is in. Fernandes should score. Am I getting close to the Canate? I don't think so. I think I'm still like 10 wins away. Trent switches it. He'd definitely be better than what I have, wouldn't he? So I did have the what's it called, Gomez? The footies one. But I couldn't afford to do the new Xabi Alonso without buying the odd person. It wasn't even like much really, but I had to buy like team of the week player, for example. So I've heard that the Canate is even better than the Gomez. I don't know how true that is. So, love that. But the thing is 96 Van Dijk was cheaper than the 96 Gomez. And I know the Gomez has got more pace and stuff. That's really unlucky from Fernando there. Palace scores. You won't miss one there. But yeah, because I could get that 96 Van Dijk, and then have enough money to do Alonso, I switched to the 96 Van Dijk. With the logic that we might unlock Canate. Oh, you got a beta code? Yeah, I didn't get one this year. Guys, I'm gutted that I didn't get a beta code this year for FIFA. Sad times, you know. Let's have a look how close we are. I don't want to claim all the objectives. Where is the Canate? It's not here, is it? Oh, we got Kvaratskhelia. Kvaradona. Played against that a couple of times, we know why now. I don't know. Oh, there's a Gakpo. I need to know what I need to do to get that, really. Win 10. Oh, is it just online? I just need to win 10 online matches for him and 12 online matches for Gakpo. That's decent. Don't care about that stuff. Is it in objectives? I thought he was in objectives. He's not, is he? Paul Scholes. Had to make him a better card so he can be relevant. Oh no, I'm nowhere near. Look. Of 120 and is it 35 for Canate? Yeah, I'm nowhere near. Look, 15 games away. What's the season progress? Okay, that's just rubbish. If Australia want to make Kill feel at home. I've actually got, in terms of draft, I haven't used it yet, but I've got like 5 fucking draft tokens. Where's draft? Yeah, 3. I've got 3 draft tokens I haven't used. I just haven't had time to play FIFA. I've been really busy. Oh, Gakpo's draft wins? Decent. That'd do me. Well, I probably wouldn't play him. I'll keep Harry Kill around. Harry Kill's my guy. Could be competitive with this. It's not the best team. Yes, he was a super expensive SBC, like a disgustingly expensive one. Maybe like, I think the coin cost would have been like 300-400k. But he's so good. Like, his close control is well good. I just need to keep the ball against this person. Because they're not, that's a foul. Oh, I'm not happy with that decision. Pussycat with a power shot from the edge of the box. Didn't expect that. I feel like power shots have really died out during this FIFA's course. What a challenge from Andrew Robertson. The confidence I had in him to make that challenge. That Roberto Carlos is disgusting, by the way. No, Van Dijk couldn't get across. Robertson almost did, but he didn't. Who thought he scored? Oh, Rodrigo, yeah, fair play. That's a foul! Ooh. Couldn't have sent Van Dijk to the ball. I should have just dropped him a yard. What I nearly conceded off the back of it as well. It would have been so smart. Also, what version of the not SBC, sorry, the beta did you get? The beta? The beta? The beta? Call it what you will. But, yeah, which version did you get? Did you get Ultimate Team? Did you get Clubs? The next FIFA's fucking cross-platform, isn't it? So we definitely need to have a club set up for all the legends. That's the way. Oh, you got hella lucky, you got Ultimate Team. Nice. I don't know what I got last year. I think I got fucking career mode. The year before I got Ultimate Team. Oh no, last year I didn't get one, I don't think. Can't believe I conceded that. Yeah, if you don't get Ultimate Team, it doesn't really matter, does it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit there and play the beta of like career mode. I wish career mode was good. I hate how rubbish career mode is on FIFA. Pro Club's being cross-platform is a big dub. Yeah, career mode. You might as well play Football Manager. You're right. Yeah. Like, there's like I don't. That's the issue. I don't know why FIFA hasn't closed that gap. I guess they maybe don't need to. But if they could close that gap on Football Manager, like if they did a career mode where you couldn't play the games, but it was like Football Manager level, I would love that. Who scores? Nearly does. Puskas will not outrun Robertson here. I know that. All that hard work to win the ball back, just to give the fucker away. I haven't played Football Manager for a couple of years. I definitely want to. But yeah, it's cross-platform across gens as well, I think, isn't it? Is that right? Because that's the suckiest thing of FIFA this year. Is that people that didn't buy the Ultimate Edition can't play on PS4. Because I like the idea, like we set up a Link's Legends Pro Club, but we haven't really been able to play. I've got PS5. But yeah, we set up a pro club, but a lot of people that watch the channel only have PS4 or they have Xbox. So the pro club never really got flowing. I think we got 3, 4 in the club, but we just never got flowing enough, you know. I worked out quite well. I didn't really mean to do that, but it worked. For a good pro club, you've got to have at least 6, yeah. Especially for the times when people are missing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you're on PS4 and you want to sign for a club, do it. But I think if it's like I say, if it's all cross platform next year, it'll be good. Well, I don't know how they're gonna make the PS5 gameplay match up with the PS4. That's an interesting change, isn't it, as well? Great save that. I really don't feel like we deserve to be behind. Van Dijk tried to swing it out. Wins it. Step up, step up. Killed him. Yeah, it'll probably be. Yeah, I think that is how they'll do it. But I have heard it's going to be all of them. But I don't think there's official word on it. I think they've just said cross-platform. We're playing okay. It's disappointing not to be more in this. Here we go. Kill. We're just lacking a bit of finesse in this game, you know? I just feel like my concentration's not here today, I'll be honest. Oh no. That would have hurt to concede that. Milner scores! He's offside. I'll get some caffeine down me. That might be it, you know. My chair's gone down. I hate this chair. Well, I'm in like a chair conundrum now because... Stand up. Just till this bit of defending on. Okay, we're going down again. I'm in a chair conundrum because I was going to buy a Harry Potter chair, right? Because I thought it'd be cool. Yeah, we were going to get a Harry Potter gaming chair. That was the idea I've got. But the company that makes it is bringing a Slytherin one out in September. So I'd really hoped to get a chair sooner. But if they're doing a Slytherin one in a month's time, I might wait and get a Slytherin one. So yeah, that's my problems in life. First world problems, right? When you can't get a Slytherin chair yet, but you will be able to in a month's time. I don't know. If anyone's got any chair recommendations, let me know. Jay says you're a wizard, Link. Does it look better? It actually looks worse. The Gryffindor, like the regular Hogwarts one, is like Gryffindor colours. And then it's like red and gold. Like Gryffindor colours. But it says like Harry Potter on it. It doesn't have like the Gryffindor badge. It just says like the Harry Potter badge. And then the Slytherin one is like black and green. How are you, Jay, by the way, man? You done after all that driving? Are you still in Canada as well? Or did you just go for a day? I'm assuming you're staying for like a weekend or something, man. But yeah, so the chair comes out the 15th of September. The slivering one. So I think I might wait and get the slivering one. But it's black and green, so it doesn't look quite... I can show you, guys, after this game. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, Jay's been walking all day. He's there for a week. Oh, okay, this is the week-long Canada trip. Nice. What, 10 miles today? Did you go for one of your 14-minute walks, Jay? That's a reference to when we were in London. And I thought Jay said it was a 14-minute walk. But he said 40-minute walk. So, yeah, language barrier between English and American meant we walked 40 miles. Yeah. Meant we walked for 40 minutes. I didn't mind it. It was nice walking through London. It was quite cool explaining like British stuff to Jay. You know, like traffic lights and stuff, how they work. Well, not like traffic lights in general, but like the finer details of not like just like, oh yeah, green is obviously go, red is stop, but like the finer details of a traffic light, like the weird pedestrian ones and stuff, like pelican crossings and zebra crossings and donkey crossings, whatever they are. Was it Jay's first time in England? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he'd never been. The vlogs were a while ago, Zach. I can't remember if you used to watch the channel back then. I don't think you did. But basically, Jay flew over from America to meet us, and yeah, it was sick. We hung out in like London for a few days. Then he came to Ipswich. Canada makes more sense after being in England. I have heard that. It used to be like part of our empire, didn't it? We need a late goal to equalise here. You remember the first time you saw the sea? I wish I could say to hell with the British taxes, man. I hate tax. We lost, we tried. Right, let's go look at the camera. If I do this correctly, you should see my computer screen. Can't look at me being a pro. So, basically, there's this. Like, Gryffindor kind of like silver, burgundy kind of one. You know, meticulous finish, steel based. Everything in Canada's cheap. Do you feel rich? But it just looks good. It just looks like a nice chair. But on September the 15th, for £170, this one comes out with like Slytherin branding, which I just think is the one. Like, well, I want to know if it's got something on the back. doesn't show you in the pictures the back. I want to know if it's got the Slytherin crest on the back as well. Because the other chair I debated was this. Slytherin one looks insane. Can't. It's not this Liverpool chair. There's a better one. But they make like Liverpool branded ones. But they have the bird on the back. So I want to know if the Slytherin one has that. Basically. Buy that one since it is your house. So I think. I think the Slytherin one. And plus the Liverpool one, like I don't want to upset all the Ipswich fans on the channel by having a red Liverpool chair. So I feel like the Slytherin one would be the one to do. Yeah, if it did have that print on the back, it probably would show you, wouldn't it? So yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking like ordering one in like a week or two, but I might wait now. Yeah, I've got a month to decide because like I haven't sorted all my stuff back out. That is in. Yeah, he's got to go store look for more carrot. Catch you later, man. Thank you for dropping in, especially on your holiday, man. I appreciate that. See, let me know if you find any of them magical Hershey's bars with a Harry Potter shit all over it. They look dope. Darwin can't get in. Fuel wins up. Everyone pushes up. What of the Harry Potter bars, Jay? If you can find them, man. You can find, like, in England, people are selling them for crazy money. Not that I want to sell them. I want to try them. If you can find some, Jay, that'd be dope. Although, don't post it because I might be moving house, so don't. Just make if you find some, just make sure you check my address before you post it, rather than like you get lost, because that'd be the saddest thing ever. Maybe not the saddest thing ever, like people dying, but you know, up there. Darwin. Haters gone hate, Darwin gone win. Jay said, oh, we could start a business. I think, yeah, that'd be an excuse for you to come to the UK more. Like, some people do it, like, just fly between the two and bring stuff. You could post it to Bobby, that's an option. But yeah, we could maybe make a. That's what you should do. You should, like, that should be the way you move to the UK. You start an American candy business, Jay. Just get your buddies out there to keep posting it to you, and you could sell it over here. You're gonna be a millionaire this time next year. Chelsea. Oh, I don't want to play against a Chelsea fan today. Although a Chelsea fan with no Chelsea players, that doesn't sound. I got Zola to be fair to him. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. They quit. Wow. They want the 3 wins, don't they, Chelsea fans? Well, they want Caicedo. I can't believe name I was going Alala, what's the word come to? It's mental, isn't it? It's actually mental that he's going there. American Money Laundering Incorporated. They're all a front, honestly. Them US candy shops in London are all a front for something. I don't know what. Good goal. They're a front for some sort of business that ain't legit. No, great save. Hit that confidently. Very confidently. They're playing again. I thought they were quitting. Weird. We need 2 more wins to get to 36 points. That's maybe our ceiling this week. We get to 45. I think I'd be happy with 36 points this week. I'm not gonna lie. We'll just see how it goes in the next couple of games, and we'll go from there. I feel tired. I got a busy day tomorrow. Only 9 o'clock is it? I can't believe it. Unbelievable, Jeff. Here we go again. This guy's got a good team. Using that controlled dribble to the screens. Theo. Got from Darwin again. Since we switched back to Darwin up front, everything's been much better, hasn't it? I'm not saying Darwin's better than Fernandez Torres, but he really is. Oh. It was a hit pass way earlier than he passed. Ah! Is it the upgraded one? Yeah, it's the 90. Yeah, it is the one, the leveled up one, yeah. Yeah, I had great pleasure leveling them up, to be fair. Scored goals with Darwin all over the place. I thought Salah peeled that around the side of Van Dijk there. I did lose about 200k on Darwin though, on the one that you upgrade. But I figured if he was like, my logic is if he was a 200k SBC, I would have done it. Or if he cost 200k, I would have bought him. So in my world, that's poor decision making from me in the middle. This guy's got Neymar. Hopefully. A great goal, to be fair to him. Hopefully Neymar's distracted with his big move coming up. Oh, he got booked probably. Head's got him. Think about all them Saudi peas he's gonna get. Oh, he's to go if he was a million worth, but you know. You absolutely know. I did notice today, talking about Darwin news, that Pete Bock guy of TikTok has released the Darwin Nunes song on iTunes. So you can get it now on iTunes. If you want to. I don't know if you would, but anyone that wants to, you can. But it's disgusting. Penalty wins that. Son! That went far away. New ringtone. Darwin Nunez. I changed my ringtone last week actually to Cody Rhodes music. I had CM Punk's. No, not CM Punk. I had the Miz's song. I came to play for years and years, and honestly, like when I say years, I mean like since 2011. And I was just like, do you know what? Maybe I'll switch to the basic iPhone tone. Maybe it was like it's time for me to grow up a bit and not have a ringtone that goes awesome. So I settled on Cody Rhodes' entrance music. What was that though? Who is he? What a shit cross. Cody Rhodes is a beast. It just felt like it was time, you know. It took me. I had to make my own one because I couldn't find one that was already made that didn't start off with the whole wrestling has more than one royal family. Like I couldn't find one that didn't have that at the start. So I properly had to like actually make it to cut it down so it starts off with the adrenaline in my soul. Again, first world problems, right? When you can't get the song started a bit you want it to. So you have to make it yourself. Oh, I'll tell you what, if McAllister just stayed in that space, he'd score. Filthy from name like that. Just Hullet and Yaya Toure, the most disgusting midfielder played against all weekend league. Like, honestly, with Mbappe out front as well, it's just filled. It's disgusting. Oh, on Spotify, it has that bit cut out. Decent. Yeah, I couldn't find on iPhone. Like, I was willing to buy it as well. Like, I was willing to actually pay for the ringtone on iPhone. But I couldn't find one, so I had to make one. Using, whatever the stupid band app is on iPhone. Had to fucking, like, download the song, put it in there, edit it down. A lot of effort, but it's worth it, you know? You want to celebrate Cody Rhodes in all his glory, that's what you got to do. This will be magic. Tried for the nutmeg, but I couldn't get it off. Oh, Kanati's there, but he's not there enough. Game over, they can have it. We just need one more win to get to 36. I think it would be 4 to get to the one above. My maths is right, which is probably unrealistic with how bad I'm playing. And as always, once we get enough points, we'll lose the others on purpose to get the rewards. You know, gotta try. Get them rewards up. I don't know what I'll pack out the rewards, probably nothing. None my lot. Darwin plays McAllister. I'm going straight for the kill here. Set Lorente again. I've been done one about 10 times now. Is there no foul on Darwin? Do I think the Brock Cody story's over? I reckon. It's been in all the rest of the news that Brock's done his appearances for the year. Like, he's made all the appearances he has to make, so he probably will be going to the Rumble now. Whether you revive it at the Rumble, I don't know. Like, the only other idea I think maybe you could do is, like, I'm not even sure what pay-per-view will be between the Rumble and Mania next year. But you could maybe have the Rumble set up Cody and Brock versus like a tag team. Yeah, I think it's gone on for too long for them to like face each other again. I wouldn't mind, like I say, maybe setting them up for a tag match together. That wouldn't bother me if they did like a tag match, but yeah, I think it's. But I also think the whole bloodline thing is stretched now. Like, I'm bored of the bloodline. The bloodline story should have ended with Cody. Like, Cody should have bet Roman, in my opinion, and that should have been where it went. Which, of course, means Cody doesn't face Brock. As well. But I like the bloodline story. I thought it was good. But I don't know. Other than Cody, I don't know who you can have finally beaten and it be successful and not hated. Like, I think that's the difficult part. Is like, you've got to. A bit like ending Undertaker's streak, isn't it? Like, whoever ends it has to be worthy of it. And I think to have Cody chasing it for a whole year till the next Mania, like, is the way to go. That's the way I would go. I would go Cody Roman next Mania. I think I would be tempted to go with the bloodline just all disappears. But maybe keep Roman as champ. Like, I know Seth and. Not a foul. If he's going to play about with it in his own box, you should expect it. Yeah, I know Roman and Seth have both come out and said they wouldn't do the Shield. without theme. But that could be special, right? Like, that could be so special. Like, bring the Shield, like a new version of the Shield back with like Rollins and Roman together. But now I guess the problem is you maybe don't need to put them together at this point. I think booking WWE is a hard job. I think, especially like at the moment, it's not like booking it in like 2008 when you got all these main event guys that you could chuck the belt on. Seth Rollins too big for the Shield. That's what I mean. I don't think you could do it for long. Maybe, like you could maybe do it. It depends how the Bloodline's going to split up as well. Whether like the Usos are gonna come back together. Rikishi's apparently ruined the surprise that he's supposed to referee a match between them, isn't he? Would have to be a one and done. Dean would have to be though. Yeah, like either one and done or like NWO are too old and Scott Hall's obviously dead. But if you could put something like that together, like the Shield versus, like for example, if WWE signed the Elite, which is a dreamland that won't happen, especially with a new contract. If you could put together the Shield versus the Elite, that shit would be money. Like I'd pay to see that. But yeah, you could maybe do like a program where it's them, and they set up the match and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But I agree with you. Like it couldn't go on for too long. But I wouldn't be against doing it without Dean too much. Like you know, they still do DX without Daddy Arse, don't they? Dean's probably my favourite as well, actually, to be fair. I wish they'd gone with the CM Punk was in control of the Shield angle. That would have been the way to go, you know? But yeah, Dean was good. I like Mox. I like watching Mox in AEW. I like how he's sort of free to do what he wants. Got to clear that enough for us to build again. I don't know how that ball got through Verge, but he did really well to get back involved in it. Like, genuinely so good. Milner's gone. This is a problem for them. Because Carlos should come across. And if he doesn't, that opens up. Jared should score, I think. I'd just love WWE to buy AEW at this point. I know that'll piss off like your hardcore AEW fans, me saying that. And also probably piss off your WWE fans, but like... Yeah, do it. Mega champ of the world. And make it Chris Jericho. I think he's the only person. Like if you were trying to get all the companies to agree on someone, I swear he's the only person that they would agree on. Like you could get Vince to put Jericho there. on the basis that he's a WWE. Like TNA wouldn't care. It looks like MJF has re-signed, doesn't it? So it looks like MJF Roman is further away than I wish it was. Do you know, I wouldn't even want to see MJF versus Roman that bad. What I really want to see is MJF and Paul Heyman both with a microphone. That's what I want to see. Like, I don't care about a match. Just put MJF and Paul Heyman next to each other with a live mic and see how it goes. I think it'd be carnage. Places Hothead Sally, yeah, he was a bit, wasn't he? He wasn't happy, was he? I don't know if he sort of seen the calm down after, because I didn't watch any of the post game, went straight on stream. You want to see Rock and Cena versus Roman and Solo? I don't think we'd get that. I think if Rock came back, it would be Rock. I think Rock Roman is the only thing you'd get. I can't see him tagging. And then I guess if they tag, Roman and Rock and Cena both only have to do half a match, don't they? So it might be better, like fitness-wise and stuff. They're both obviously incredibly fit, but just like it's a bit like football, where like match fit is different. I don't think Liverpool played well. The first 20 minutes was good. I think the problem is fucking VAR, basically. Like, I'm not saying VAR ruined the game because Salah was offside with that goal, but the momentum shift it created was ridiculous. Like, it completely changed the momentum of the game. That Salah goal getting disallowed. Like, it just. I think that's one of the biggest issues with VAR. It's one of the things I don't like about it. Because even when the decision's right, it still really affects like how everyone feels. Like, also, Salah, like, how do you feel after you had a goal disallowed? You think you've scored, you run around celebrating, to find out, you know, you were 6 inches offside, which he was, you know, a couple of inches offside. But it's brutal, isn't it? Anthony Taylor ruined the game. Yeah, I thought Anthony Taylor was shit, to be fair. And not even like he was shit for Liverpool. I thought he was shit for both teams. Like, I don't think, he screwed Liverpool or anything like that, but I just think he was poor. 100% handball, see, I wanted it. But I think it was hopeful. You know? Like, the thing I don't understand, and the thing that I think is really, like, unfair. The thing is, I was annoyed McAllister got booked, but that is the new rule, isn't it? Is if you ask for a yellow card, you get booked. So, it makes... Like, it was right, but I hate that new rule. Like, it's there for the right reasons, isn't it? But it's just stupid. Klopp's reaction was so funny. Yeah, Klopp. You can see him trying to behave as well, can't you? That's when I think Klopp's funniest. When he's... Not when he loses it. He's not funny when he loses it that much. He's funny when he's trying to, like, not lose it, but he's lost it. Do you know what I mean? Like, when he's, like... A bit like at school. You know at school, like, when you, like... Something's funny, yeah? So you laugh. But you're not allowed to laugh at school. So it becomes funnier. It's a bit like that, but with Klopp's actions. Like, he's not allowed to lose it, so it's funnier than if he, like, full-blown loses it. There'll be so many red cards this year. I don't know. I'd be interested to see if that does happen, you know, because a first yellow card for time wasting, we see it a lot. Second one? Oh yeah, absolutely gagging for a CDM. No CDM, it's just it's catastrophic basically. We did get the win. So where does that put us points wise? 5 matches to try and get 12 points would be 3 wins out of 5. No, I'm just going to lose the rest. I'm going to get away from 3 wins now. Winning an experience CDM. And then this cost you FPL points. Fucking VAR cost me off FPL points. I had Salah captain and Trent in my team. I would have got the assist and a goal. But yeah, we'll give some wins away, get the last points, and then we'll open up the rewards. Hopefully we get something good out of the rewards. Trent was quiet. Yeah, he was definitely in possession. I actually think defensively he was pretty good. To be honest, it wasn't an easy game, was it? It was a hard game. Like I'm not like fuming about it. That's the thing. Like I know some Liverpool fans like heads have fucking fell off. But I try and be realistic. This guy's a Liverpool fan, so I'm very happy to give them a win. Super happy to give this person a free win. Don't celebrate. Don't do that. United a beast. Liverpool's #1 centre back. I think Van Dijk's better still. Van Dijk's been shaky recently, but I don't think United above him yet. Alisson man of the match. Maybe he made a couple of good saves. I thought McAllister was pretty good, to be fair. Van Dijk was poor again today. I don't think this system that Klopp is trying to play suits Robertson, which I think makes Van Dijk look worse. Because like Kanate has to come over to cover. Oh god, this person's a United fan. I don't really want to give them a win, but I think that Andy Robertson struggles with that left centre back role when it changes to a 3. And I think because of that, Van Dijk is getting more stuff down that side. But also then Kanate's going to the right to cover Trent. Yeah, and without a CDM in front of them, like it's a disaster waiting to happen all round really, which is Robertson needs. The problem is though, is like we have Simicast, who is a really, really good second choice left back. Like I'm not unhappy with Simicast as your second choice left back, but I don't think either of those two fit the system. That's the problem. Neither of them like fit playing in a back 3 when we go. Where's that Dudek thing from? I want that. Why are they quitting? I'll get these gameplays so we can get our rewards. Yeah, I think the problem with Robertson is the system. Like the system doesn't work for him really. United fan, you don't want us to get a CDM, so that's 7-0 not happening again. Honestly, I swear, we need to get a fucking CDM. Like, if Liverpool don't get a CDM, it will not be funny. What are they doing? Like, I'm letting you in. No, Liverpool's in trouble when Shaw shocking their bench was compared to other top teams. The numbers, yeah. The numbers it left in the summer. You know, like, we lost 5, like, if you look at players that were actually playing minutes, you know, Milner, Fabinho, Chamberlain, Keita, Henderson, You can't lose all them players. You can't. You just can't lose that many players and bring two in. It just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work.
Please welcome the visitors, the lads, and make some noise and welcome Real.
That's the real issue. It's like, you know,
Real
yeah.
are lining up as follows.
Wow. Would have been better off keeping Henderson. I think for 12 million and the wages he's offered, you have to let him go. And I think it's the same thing with Fabinho. Like I said this earlier in the stream, the one that actually pisses me off is James Milner, because I don't think we should have let James Milner go for nothing. Like, I think if he was still there, it'd be really good. So anyway, we've got some team of the seasons, maximum 92, so it won't be anyone we actually want. We'll go Cabella for the SBCs. And we'll go Ricardo Horta. Just both for the SBC fodder. But now we're gonna. Have we got any more objectives to claim? I don't know if we will have. Maybe one. What's that? Is it a big one? Oh, it's a small mixed players pack, so we'll get nothing out of that. Eight packs to open at least, so we got some fun now. This is a gold pack. Nothing inside it. Barini, big Fabio. That's what I did. I did that at my graduation. That Barini celebration. Because I went to Sunderland University. We graduate on the football pitch. Don't care about that, do we? It's untradeable, so we care about it even less. Draft token pack. Woo! I think they're sometimes tradable bits. Nope. We've now got 4 draft tokens that we need to use. What degree do I have? I have a degree in psychology. Mahrez is alright for fodder, isn't he? Premium loan reward player pack. Let's go. Let's go. Tradable too. Woohoo. Oh, I don't care about that, do I? Your friend's currently studying that, says brilliant. Yeah, it is the degree. Alright, 85 by 10 though. Here we go. Here we go. We got a footies. Why is it blue in the animation? That is so weird. Footies Jan Black. Decent, but not really what I want, because I only use Liverpool players. Okay, we got Nketiah, Griezmann, Team of the Week, decent. Oh no, what's my name? Ganduzi, Bravo, Miley, Van der Ven. Actually, Tottenham was just not on that. Did he get injured? But yeah, psychology's dope. If anyone wants to know what to. Was that tradable, that last pack? I don't think it was. Let's see what we get. Just gold. Please be Neymar then. No. Some of these will sell for a little bit, but most of this is going to be discard, so it's rubbish. But yeah, psychology's cool, honestly. You just learn about people, you know, and you learn about how people interact with each other and stuff like that. Right, 24 jumbo rare gold. Give me some colour, baby. It's gold. Just gold. Jordi Alba's worth a couple of quid. Not many quid though. Bauman will sell. Pereira will sell. Bartes might sell. No, I'm going to concede again. To be fair, if you don't have I don't think Madrid is needed for the Xavi SBC at the moment. Hang on. There's 9k in that pack. That'll do me. I'm not too upset about that. I think Onana's actually good, to be fair. It's fun to laugh at him, of course it is. But yeah, I think he'll have a respectable game. Anyway, thank you all for watching the stream. I am absolutely shattered, so I'm going to end the stream here. I'm literally yawning. I've got a super busy week, so there might not be many videos this week. There'll be at least one, but there might not be many. So bear that in mind. Also, there might not be a stream next week. Because I don't know if I can reveal it yet. Is it too soon? I'll reveal it soon. But yeah, there might not be a stream next weekend. So but thank you all for your support. There probably will be a stream the week after, hopefully. Anyway, all there is left to say is I've been Link. You've all been my legends. Thank you for the well wishes with the knapsack. Thank you all, and I'll see you all real soon. Also, if you're watching this, you're not subscribed, like subscribe now because it will give you good luck.